So today I'm going to be unboxing this Steinel XLED Home 2. These are outdoor security lights, LED, fully adjustable. They are only 14.8 watts, but they give out 1184 lumens of light, which is quite incredible. They've got a 5-year guarantee. 4000K, so that's neutral white light colour, and they've got a built-in infrared sensor or PIR which will detect movement and trigger the light to turn on and off. This one is a black one and they are swivelable as well. So let's open it up and see what's inside the box. So here it is. Amazing how it's so neatly, compactly folded up. But this is actually the light. This is the sensor. And so it's got a wall mounting bracket here with one screw underneath. And it's fully adjustable. So you can see it goes 180 degrees that way. And the same with the sensor. It can rotate 180 degrees, and the actual detection angle is 140 degrees. It's got a time dial on here, so you can set how long it'll stay on for when it's triggered. It goes from 8 seconds, which is the minimum, to 35 minutes, which is the maximum, and you just turn it like that. So that's on maximum now, and then it's got day or night settings, so you can set it to trigger at a certain lux level. Obviously, the further you go towards the moon, the darker it has to be for it to work. I usually set them completely on night so that they only work when it's dark. These brackets are a brilliant thing. They're so easy to mount, just 2 screws. The top clicks in and then it levers down, and then you just fix the screw underneath. And it's got a connector block inside which is detachable as well. And you need live, neutral and earth connection, permanent live. And you can also have a switched out connection so that you can connect a extra light to it that will also turn on and off with this sensor. So that's quite handy to have as well. Steinel, generally very good quality product. So what else is inside the box? We have this sticker here, which is designed so that you can block off part of the sensor range. So for example, if at one side you've got something which might trigger it off as a nuisance trigger, then you can put the sticker over, just cut it to the right size to cover that part, so it's only triggered from the other part. We've got these extension like spacers which just go on the back there, and that is so that if you're bringing the cable from below or from above, it gives you a little bit of space so that you can run the cable behind and then into the cable entry. We've got the same in white. You've got some plugs, a couple of screws and a couple of little grommets which are to go in the cable entry to maintain the IP rating of the fitting. We've got a little inspiration catalogue which shows you other Steinel products. Which, to be honest, they're all amazing. I love Steinel products. They're just such good quality. That's just a bit of packing, and that's it. The interesting fact about this sensor is it's got a 14-meter range. So it'll pick people up if they're walking across the beam. It'll pick them up within 14 meters. If you're walking towards the beam, it'll pick them up within about 5 meters. So it's really an excellent quality sensor. And I did have a chat once with a guy whose job was just testing Steinel PIRs, and he said that he tested hundreds and hundreds of them and he never had any problems with them. They're just such good quality. Obviously, you know, you do pay that bit extra for them, but they're worth it. If it comes to fitting security lights now, I only fit these because I just really trust them, and I know that I'm not going to get called back for niggly little problems, and they're just so versatile that they can suit any kind of situation really. There's also a larger version that Steinel do, which is useful if you need a bit more light output, but this is suitable for most domestic settings, and I think it's very reasonably priced considering the quality of the fitting that you get.
So you can see how adjustable these are. The light itself swivels in all different directions from left to right, and you can also move it up and down so that you can change the angle of the light. And then the sensor also swivels left to right, so you can choose the angle of detection, and also you can move it up and down like that as well. So it's really flexible,